Joe Bonamassa was born in Utica, New York, and was just 4 years old when he was seized by the desire to play guitar.
The first time I realized I wanted to play guitar was about, 20 years ago. My dad brought home the first Stevie Ray Vaughan record. Like at 4 years old, I was totally blown away by the sounds that I was hearing. I was like, I want to do that. That's what I want to be. And
I gave Joe his first guitar when he was about 4.5 years old. By the time he was 6.5 years old, he was playing Stevie Ray Vaughan songs almost note for note.
When I got into 6th grade, I had learned that the school was teaching guitar. And I was like, this is great, because everybody in my class was going to learn guitar, including the girl I had a massive crush on. So I figured my thinking was that she would get really into guitar, and I would teach her, and we would fall in love. But that didn't happen.
When Joe was 13, he and his group of adult sidemen opened a show in Rochester for B.B. King. The King of the Blues was so impressed with Joe's skills that he invited him on stage to jam. Over the next few years, Joe was given several opportunities to jam with the legend.
He's young, he's got great ideas, just good. One of a kind. It was so great, he hadn't even began to scratch the surface yet of what and where he can go.
Prodigies come few and far between. I saw him take an audience apart.
I'm in a trance from the smell of your flower.
From age 14 through 18, Joe was in the band Bloodline, signed to EMI Records. Bloodline featured the sons of several famous musicians. Drummer Aaron Davis was the son of jazz giant Miles Davis. Waylon Krieger was the son of Doors guitarist Robbie Krieger. And bassist Barry Oakley Jr.'s father, Barry Sr., was a founding member of the Allman Brothers.
When I was in Bloodline, I had no interest in singing. I was just a guitar player. I loved being the guitar player. It was cool. After Bloodline, a different set of circumstances came about. I was looking into a new musical direction, trying to do some stuff. And I decided, well, now or never. I was 18, I was like, now or never. If I don't start singing now, I'm never going to do it. And I'll always go through life wondering if I ever could. So I just started singing, just belting stuff out in my room.
I miss you, I hate you, 'cause I feel you.
I found this voice that I had that I never realized that I had. And it was the greatest thing I ever did.
I miss you, I hate you, 'cause I feel you.
Now it allows me a freedom that I didn't have.
He's so musical and untrained, which I loved, because there was nothing that held him back. Nothing ever held him back from doing anything.
Joe is just this incredible guitar player. I mean, it's freakish. It's sort of like a cat on its hind legs.
In 2001, Bonamassa released his debut solo album, A New Day Yesterday. It is Joe's most accomplished studio work to date, earning a 4-star review in Guitar World and critical acclaim from around the world.
The voice of Joe Cocker and the guitar playing of Johnny Lang, Kenny Wayne Shepherd, and Doyle Bramall all rolled into one. Miss You, Hate You is a mainstream rock hit.
The legendary Tom Dowd produced A New Day Yesterday. In the course of Dowd's legendary career, he's produced and recorded everyone from Aretha Franklin and Ray Charles to the Allman Brothers, Eric Clapton, Rod Stewart, and Meatloaf.
Just about every record that I've grown up with and just loved, he's been involved with. And when I found out I had the opportunity to work with him on A New Day Yesterday, I was like, this is going to be an opportunity of a lifetime.
Joey has no telltale weakness or ballistic as a guitarist. He can play blues. He can play jazz. He is fast.
When people hear A New Day Yesterday, they're going to hear a blues record and a rock record and a pop record. Every record I've ever wanted to make kind of rolled up into one.
I miss you, I hate you, 'cause I feel you.
For Joe Bonamassa, A New Day Yesterday is the breakthrough album that was 10 years in the making. Don't miss a step in the growth of a brilliant talent.
He has artistry in front of him like no one else. it's really a good time for him.
Miss You, Hate You, the first single off the album, showcases Joe's talent as a vocalist, guitar virtuoso, and rock powerhouse. Here's what some early believers are saying about Miss You, Hate You.
Even for the stations that aren't in the business of breaking a lot of new records, this is a song and an artist that needs to be broken. As soon as I heard Joe on the radio for the first time, I knew that I'd made the right decision, get behind this song.
Our listeners began calling and sending in emails after 1 week of medium rotation on Miss You, Hate You. Although we do play harder-edged rock hits, we do extremely well with great guitar rock songs and artists with raw talent like Joe Bonamassa.
He'll be the 10-year overnight sensation. That's what's going to happen. And it's true of anybody that has great talent. They don't have a time limit.
This is Matt Pinfield. Thanks for watching.